I was a JAG, which is spelled JAG, and that stands for Judge Advocate General. I was in the Air Force, and what a JAG is I was an attorney, and I wore the uniform because I was an officer in the Air Force. My rank was, when I left in 1999, was a captain, and my first assignment was in a place called Okinawa, Japan. I was at Kadena Air Base. And for the first year there, I was a military prosecutor, meaning that I conducted courts-martial, and through that, basically, I prosecuted airmen who got into trouble with the law. I did well enough at that, and the Air Force thought that I did well enough at that, that I, after the second year, flipped sides, basically, and I was appointed what's called an Area Defense Counsel, which meant that I defended airmen who were accused of crimes throughout the Pacific Theater. At that point in time, I had clients who were not only in Okinawa, but several who were in Korea, in our bases up there, several from one of our bases up in northern Japan, and also Guam. I did that up until about 1997. At that point in time, I was transferred over to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio. I worked there for a command called Air Force Material Command, and that is the part of the Air Force that buys everything for the Air Force, everything from toilet paper all the way to satellite systems, jets, that sort of thing. What I did is at that assignment is I defended the Air Force in front of an administrative body called the Armed Services Board of Contractor Appeals. What happened there was that if you were a contractor selling something to the Air Force and you had a contract dispute, you would basically sue the Air Force and it would be heard before that contract board. I defended the Air Force, and basically we did trials there, and they were contract trials, and I did everything from, I remember one small case, there was a dispute over someplace, I think it was in Travis Air Force Base. They were redoing the fire station up there, and the contractor was claiming that as part of his contract he didn't have to install about a 30-foot length of sewage pipe, and we said no, that's actually part of the contract. Handled things like that all the way up to a large satellite contract that was administered out of what was then called Los Angeles Air Force Base. It's no longer there, but it was the headquarters for the Space and Missile Command. So I did everything from sewage pipes all the way up to satellite systems.